What's going on? What's going on? Pace of one. Live and move at your own pace. We down here, we got to bring in Mo, professional woman. Professional woman did her thing. We're going to find out what's her story, how she pulled it together and moved at her own pace to be the wonderful, gracious, and loving woman she is. We're going to meet her. Stay tuned. What's going on? What's going on? Pace of one. Live and move at your own pace in life. Today we here with Mo, a professional young black woman. She got a story to tell us. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
What's up, y'all? Thank you for having me.
It's an honor.
So I'm a lawyer, and I'm a mom of 2 boys. And I'm currently working on opening a yoga studio for wellness for women of color.
Wow, wow, wow. So, like, you familiar with the pace of one, correct?
Hell yeah.
So pace of one just mean no matter what you go through in life, good, bad, or ugly, you got to find yourself and just move at your own pace. So what part in your life do you think you had, it was kind of a little shaky and you had to say, I'm not giving up. I got to make this happen. And you had to move at your own pace.
I mean, I would say as a young woman of color, like, that's my whole life. And I feel like a lot of people, that's your whole life, right? There's always challenges, and you're the first to try to figure it out. You have nobody really guiding you or helping you.
Right.
And you just got to keep going. But in particular, I can remember when I was graduating law school, taking the bar exam.
Okay.
And I got married in the same year.
Okay.
And then I got pregnant.
Wow.
Right away. And usually that first year when you graduate, you're looking for jobs. Like, that's your prospects are coming, you're interviewing. And I remember thinking, I can't have no baby. Like, I don't even have a job. And I worked my whole life to get to this moment.
Wow.
Like, for what? Like, for
So
what?
So you feel like you said, you was at that point, you did good in law school, graduated, and now you thinking it might be a wrap because you had a baby.
That's right.
Wow.
And I had to choose between, I felt like I had to choose between my career and having a family at this particular time. And it was a struggle. Like, it was really hard. Like, I didn't know what to do.
What was it hard as far as the financial part or?
Yeah, everything, because I had just gotten married and I was living at home, and I was like, I'm about to get this job, and I need to make money. Like, I work hard for this. Like, I need to get money. I have no money. I was a law student.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, how are we going to raise a family? How am I going to provide? How am I ever going to recover? Because the longer you're out of law school or any school, the new prospects start becoming better. So I've been out of school for a year with no job because I'm pregnant. Okay. No one's hiring you because I went on interviews. I tried to hide my stomach.
Wow.
Like, it was real. And they're not hiring you when you're pregnant because they know you're going to leave.
Right.
So I had to choose between having a baby, and I felt like giving up my career that I worked so hard for, because once you're out a year, you're competing with the next class that just graduated. So where am I start at the bottom?
So the longer you was out, the more kind of you was thinking that is a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what made you not give up? What gave you the strength to say, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep pushing?
God, because I went to church and I prayed on it and I got my answer. That's the honest truth. Like, I know a lot of people say that. Right. They're like, oh, just pray. But the honest truth was, when I went to church and I prayed, like, I felt like a peace come over me, like, I got you. Got you. Yeah, so I had my baby, and so I did get a job.
So you had your baby.
Yeah.
Now after you had your baby, you got your career, you got a job. You finally got a job. And did you feel like, okay, I'm good now?
No, because then I had to raise this family, right? Okay. So I had to work part-time. I took a job that took me, like, it wasn't in a field that I wanted to go into, but I sacrificed I'm going to take anything that accepts that I could only work, 3 days a week.
Right.
But it was definitely a blow to, like, my ego, and I felt like everything I worked for.
So everything you worked for, you thought you was going to lose.
Yeah.
It just wasn't even
I was like, I'm set back. I'm fucking set back. I'm like, now I'm doing something that you don't really feel like you're a lawyer. You don't feel like you're good enough, but it was worth it.
So you took a deep breath, found your pace.
I did.
Where do you sit at today?
I'm a boss-ass bitch. I love what I do. I work for a commercial litigation firm. It's not the best job. It's not what I anticipated, but it pays my bills. It's a great place to work. I've run for elected office. I have a great family, support system.
Okay.
I went back to school to get my cybersecurity degree because I feel like cyber is the future.
Right.
Yeah, and I found yoga, finding my breath, finding my pace, finding my balance. So I feel grounded and centered in everything I do. So I have peace.
So you are the definition of moving at your own pace.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So as we say all the time, is on you, is start from you. Live and move at your own pace. Is your pace, your way. So Mo, I'm happy you came to share your story with everybody else, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, we know we're going to spark a mind on somebody else right now that's trying to be a lawyer, that's feeling like they losing. What would you say before we close out? What would you say to another professional woman or woman, young girl, woman? What would you say to them about keeping at their own pace?
You got to believe in yourself. And you just got to keep going. And no matter what, God and the universe has your back, and you are exactly where you need to be in that moment. You're going to meet people. You're going to have experiences that's just going to propel you into where you need to be in life. So just keep going. Don't ever give up.
What she said. Don't forget to go to pacer1.com. Go get your snapbacks, your T-shirts. It's not just snapback T-shirt. The story is the brand, because we got a lot of people out here that have these stories, and hopefully we spark somebody else. You want to tell them where they can find you?
You can find me at melanin_Venus.
Pacer1.com. Your pace, your way.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You heard what she said. She's the definition of living and moving at your own pace. Your pace, your way. Pacer1.com.